of 7 o'clock. This is October. Today is October 7 on Tuesday, 2025. My name is Ken. If you're just joining us, this is Overt Radio. We are broadcasting to you live from the city of Lagos, Ilupeju precisely. We are also streaming on our YouTube at Overt Radio. If you're just hearing us and you want to see how this studio is being set up, you can go to your YouTube and type Overt Radio. You will see us live. We are also streaming audio on the Zeno platform, zeno.fm/radio/overt radio. You can hear us loud and clear. We are also streaming at the moment from via our TikTok channel, TikTok account at Overt News TV. You can see us live at Overt News TV on TikTok and also on Overt Radio via on YouTube. Now, this is a sport update. I have a lot of juicy sports stories for you. From there's a transfer rumor in the in the English Premier League. There's also a story I have for you in the UEFA. I also have story for you, latest update as regards the FIFA World Cup qualifications involving Super Eagles and Benin Republic, and also Lesotho coming up in the coming days as regards the international break. So, listeners, viewers on YouTube and TikTok, please don't go away. Tell your friends, tell everyone that Overt Radio is live and from Lagos. We'll be back. I'll be back after this short break. Thank you. Issued a statement yesterday during the board meeting yesterday in CAF. The president of CAF, Patricia Motsepe, CAF president Motsepe backs Morocco to host AFCON 2025 amid protest. There have been protests in Morocco that the people in that country, the citizens of that country, telling the government that they don't want stadium, that they want infrastructure that will benefit the lives of the people there. But CAF yesterday during their meeting, the president of the Confederation of African Football, CAF, Patrice Motsepe, expressed strong confidence on Monday that Morocco will successfully host the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations despite ongoing civil demonstration in the country for over a week. Moroccan youths have conducted daily protests for 9 consecutive nights, demanding governance changes and end to end corrupt practices. But CAF, in response to that, at the annual African Football Leadership Conference in Kinshasa, Confederation of African Football President Motsepe addressed concerns about the host nation, which is CAF, Morocco. You know, Morocco will be hosting the 2025 edition of the African Cup of Nations coming up next year. The people, the Moroccans, they are saying that they want more infrastructure in terms of hospital, in terms of schools, social amenities as regards that. And that country, the citizens of that country, they've started there have been demonstration in that country for nine days now. But CAF, in response to that, during their leadership conference in Kinshasa yesterday, says that we, CAF, are absolutely confident that AFCON will go ahead as planned. Morocco is plan A, Morocco is plan B, and Morocco is plan C. That is Motsepe. He told audience, including FIFA President Gianni Infantino. CAF will cooperate and work with the government and all the citizens of Morocco to host the most successful AFCON in history, said Motsepe, the South African billionaire businessman. So CAF has reassured Africa and concerned football enthusiasts that Morocco, there's no shaking. there's no shaking according to CAF. He said that Morocco will host the 2025 African Cup of Nations, the 2025 edition of the African Cup of Nations, coming up next year in the city of Rabat and other host cities. So let me go again. Let me give us more information regarding that. Regarding the African Football League, Musepe indicated revival plans underway after the competition discontinuation in 2023 following significantly modified inaugural edition. There are ongoing discussions. We are very happy about the progress made. The African Football League is very important and it will continue, said Musepe. So that is that. As for CAF, CAF has said that there is no going back as regards the 2025 AFCON in Morocco, that Morocco is plan A, Morocco is plan B, and Morocco is plan C. There is no any other hosting country alternative if unrest should progress. So I believe that CAF and the Moroccan government are working hand in hand to make sure that every agitation from the people of Morocco, from the citizens of Morocco, every agitation are addressed in that country. Alright, so we move to the home front. The Super Eagles. Remember that this is the international break, which means that all major club activities have been suspended. They are on break till the next weekend, not this particular weekend. The next weekend there's an international break from every major football competition around the world, in Europe and also Africa, and also across other continents in the world. So players have gone to their respective countries for national call-ups. We are particularly about Nigeria, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So last week, the head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Eric Chill, announced a 23-man squad that will battle Lesotho and Benin next week. Next week in the in the FIFA World Cup qualifications coming up. That's the remaining 2 matches that we have. This is the remaining 2 matches that we have for the qualification of FIFA. Remember that last week South Africa were deducted 2 points from the league, from the table of the qualification series, which makes which has given other chances. South Africa were having, so they were deducted 3 points. They were 17. They had 17 points earlier, but CAF punished South Africa for fielding ineligible player, and 3 points were deducted from South Africa because South Africa were leading before, but now South Africa is 14 points and Benin Republic also has 14 points. So the 2 remaining matches for all the group countries there will be decided in the coming days, next week on the 10th of October and as well as the 14th of October. So as regards to Nigeria, a 23-man squad was released last week by the head coach Eric Chell, and goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali, Amas Obasoji, Adeleye Adebayo, also defenders William Ekong, Kevin Bassi, Oluwa Shemilogo Ajayi, Osai Samuel, Onyemachi, Bruno Onyemachi, Felix Agu, Benjamin Fredericks. From these are the defenders. Also for the midfielders, Alex Iwobi, Frank Onyeka, Alhassan Yusuf Abdullahi, Wilfred Ndidi. Also forward we have Lukman Ademola, Samuel Chukwueze, Victor Osimhen, Simon Moses, Cyril Desas, Tolu Arokodare, and Terry Murphy, as well as Ako James, Olakule Oshegun. These are the 23-man squad that will be doing battle for the Super Eagles. Remember, if the Super Eagles does not qualify for for the World Cup next year, for the World Cup for the World Cup for the next World Cup rather, this will be the second consecutive time the Super Eagles failed to qualify for the World Cup. So the duties now is left for the likes of Victor Osimhen, Trust Ekong, Demola Lukman, the key players in the Super Eagles, to deliver Nigeria the 2026 World Cup. Because it is a very, very tight. With Nigeria is in a tight situation at the moment. We just have 11 points. We hope that these two remaining matches, which we'll be able to get 6 points. We will top the group.
But South Africa, like I said earlier on my Twitter page, South Africa, it is going to be very, very difficult for Nigeria to qualify, because South Africa, despite the fact that they've been deducted 3 points, South Africa will do everything possible to make sure that they top that group. Yes, this is a very, very dicey situation for the Super Eagles. So, I hope that my country, Nigeria, gets to the World Cup again after that of Russia in 2018. We didn't go to the World Cup in Qatar 2022. But I hope at this particular one. But there's an update as regards the Super Eagles squad. Eric Chill on Sunday made 2 changes to his 23-man squad as Zaidu Sanusi and Christantos Uche replaced injured Cyril Desas and Bright Osai Samuel. So Cyril Desas from Rangers and Bright Osai Samuel have been sidelined from the 23-man squad, and Zaidu Sanusi and Christantos Uche will replace those 2 players. So that is the latest update as regards the Eagles qualification matches against Lesotho on October 10, and as well as October 10, that will be Friday. Yes, this Friday. It's going to be so Eagles Super Nigeria will travel to Lesotho. We travel to Lesotho to play one of the last qualification of the FIFA World Cup October 10, and also on Tuesday, 4 days after, Nigeria will host the Benin Republic. It will be played on October 14. So good luck to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So next time when a qualification match is around the corner, let us do all due diligence to make sure that we win all our matches. So I'll be back after this short musical break for some international sport updates. Alright, after this break.
Thank you. We are broadcasting live from the city of Lagos, Nigeria, the center of excellence, the entertainment center of Africa. We are streaming live on our audio platform on zeno.fm/radio/overt radio, overt OVERT/overt radio. That is where we are streaming live from in terms of audio. So you can tell your friends, tell everyone that a new radio station has been bettered in the city of Lagos. We came on air on the 27th of September 2025, and we'll kick up. We've been hitting the ground heavy. Thank you. All right, another sport update I have for you. Just yesterday, I saw a story from a confirmed source that AFC Bournemouth are willing to sell Antoine Semenyo in the January transfer window if their valuation of £100 million is met. So AFC Bournemouth, according to my sources on X, AFC Bournemouth, they are willing to sell Antoine Semenyo, although there is no official confirmation to this. These are just transfer rumors, okay? But I feel that I should let you know. And a very, very important club said to be two clubs rather are said to be interested in the acquisition of Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo is a Ghanaian international playing for AFC Bournemouth. So Arsenal, according to my source, Arsenal are interested in Antoine Semenyo. This man will be going for £100 million in the January transfer window. Another transfer window will be upon us in the next couple of months. And Antoine Semenyo, we hope Antoine Semenyo will be in the news when the January transfer window opens. Also, apart from Arsenal, who are said to be, have been informed of this player, Liverpool is also interested in Antoine Semenyo. Liverpool have been contacted via their sporting director Richard Hughes, who has a strong connection with Bournemouth. So there's also rumors that Liverpool have eyes on Semenyo due to the strong ties of their sporting director Richard Hughes with Bournemouth. So let's see how this goes in the January transfer window. Semenyo has been fantastic lately for Bournemouth. So let's see if this man will get a switch to either Arsenal or Liverpool when the January transfer window opens. As for now, players cannot be sold, neither can players be bought, because the transfer window is closed. The summer transfer window has closed. So the next transfer window will be in January, when clubs will be shopping for players and also selling others. And also on Europe, still on football, this is the sport update. I heard that UEFA have given its green light for league matches to be played outside Europe. The UEFA is a football governing body in Europe. They've given green light that for league matches to be played outside Europe. That means that there have been matches that have been proposed to be played outside Europe, and also that means that these La Liga matches and Serie A matches, which are Villarreal versus Barcelona will be played in Miami, in the United States, in Miami, and also Como versus AC Milan will be played in Australia, Perth. So listeners, if you're a fan of Villarreal and Barcelona, watch out. That's fixtures in the La Liga for 2025-2026 season. Villarreal versus Barcelona will be played in Miami, in the United States of America, and also Como versus AC Milan, which is the Italian Serie A, and that fixtures will be played in Australia, in Perth, Australia. Also, after this short musical break, I'll be giving us some of the fixtures for across Africa. After this musical break, I'll be giving us some of the fixtures across Africa for the FIFA, the last two games for the FIFA qualifications in Africa. Stay tuned. Thank you. This is the sport update on the Breakfast Show. Earlier I told us about the latest sport updates as regards the Super Eagles. Two players will be replacing. Let me see that again. Two players, Seydou Sanusi and Christatos Uche, will replace injured Cyril Desas and Bright Osayi as per the Nigerian squad to face Lesotho and Benin Republic on October 10th and October 14th. And also told us that AFC Bournemouth will be willing to sell their striker Antoine Semenyo in the January transfer window if their valuation of £100 million is met. Arsenal has been informed, as well as Liverpool. These two clubs, Arsenal and Liverpool, are reportedly, according to reports, are eyeing Antoine Semenyo in the January transfer window. Let's see how that Let's see how that story unfolds. I'll keep us updated as regards that particular story. Also, the qualification, the FIFA qualification, the FIFA World Cup qualification is upon us. That is why players are on international break from their respective clubs, and also there will be I'll be reading out to us all the qualification matches from tomorrow till next week as regards the African continent. Libya tomorrow will face Cape Verde by 2 p.m. Mauritius will face Cameroon tomorrow 2 p.m. Ethiopia will face Guinea-Bissau tomorrow. Eswatini versus Angola, that match will be played tomorrow. Chad versus Mali will be played tomorrow 5 p.m. Comoros versus Madagascar, that game will be played tomorrow 7 p.m. and 5 p.m. Also, Burkina Faso will travel to Sierra Leone for their FIFA World Cup qualification. Also, Ghana, one of West African football powerhouse, Ghana will face Central African Republic tomorrow 5 p.m. Djibouti will play Egypt. Egypt is where Mohamed Salah is from. So Egypt will travel to Djibouti for their qualification match will travel to Djibouti. Also, Tanzania will face Zambia tomorrow by 8 p.m. Niger Republic will travel to Congo for the qualification. Burundi will face Kenya on Thursday, 9th of October by 2 p.m. Liberia will face Namibia tomorrow as well. Guinea will travel to Mozambique on Thursday, and Somalia will host Algeria. Algeria will host Somalia will host Algeria. Malawi will host Equatorial Guinea on Thursday. Botswana will host Uganda, and Senegal, Sadio Mane Senegal on Friday. Senegal will travel to South Sudan to play their qualification matches. That will be on Friday, the 10th of October by 1 p.m. And also, Gabon will travel to Gambia on Friday. Togo versus DR Congo. Seychelles will host I series. Zambia versus Niger Republic on Sunday, 12th of October. Chad versus Central African Republic, 12th of October. Djibouti versus Sierra Leone, 12th October. Mali versus Madagascar, October 12th. Ghana will host Comoros, October 12th. Egypt will host Guinea-Bissau, October 12th. Burkina Faso will host Ethiopia, October 12th. And the match between Eritrea and Tanzania has been cancelled, according to what is showing me here. Eritrea versus Tanzania, that match has been cancelled. South Sudan will host Togo on Monday, 13th of October. Tunisia will host Namibia on Monday. Liberia will travel to Equatorial Guinea on Monday for their last qualification World Cup. Malawi will also travel to Sao Tome and Principe to play their last World Cup qualification on Monday. Mauritius versus Libya on Monday. Cameroon versus Angola on Monday. Cape Verde versus Eswatini on Monday. Lesotho versus Zimbabwe on Monday. Seychelles versus Gambia on Monday. Somalia versus Mozambique on Tuesday. Algeria versus Uganda on Tuesday. Republic of South Africa versus Rwanda. That match will be played on Tuesday on the 14th of October. And Nigeria will host Benin Republic. This will be our last FIFA World Cup qualification match as far the group is concerned. So Nigeria will host Benin Republic. So I hope that these two matches will get a profitable point from that game. Also, Guinea will host Botswana. Ivory Coast versus Kenya on Tuesday. Gabon versus Burundi on Tuesday. DR Congo versus Sudan on Tuesday. Morocco versus Togo on Tuesday. While Senegal versus Mauritania on Tuesday, October 14, 2025, 8 p.m. Alright, viewers, this is what I have for you on the breakfast show this morning on Sport Update, Overt Radio. If you are just joining us, this is Overt Radio. We are broadcasting live from the city of Lagos. You can join us. You can send us. You can reach us to on Instagram at Overt News, Facebook Overt News, X Overt News NG, TikTok Overt News TV, and Overt Radio on YouTube. These are the various ways you can reach us on any of our program. You want to comment anything that you want to say to us, we will gladly read your comment. Also on TikTok, thank you guys for joining us on TikTok. Hasi Manuel, thank you for joining us. He's Manuel, thank you for joining us. We'll be back by 8 p.m. after this music, by 8 o'clock rather. And the next show we have we're going to be reviewing headlines on the front page of the national dailies today. So stay tuned. We have interesting stories on the front page of the headline. All right, guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Thank you.